A sunny afternoon in the crowded New York subway, a young boy sits alone, exhausted. The noise of the city, the rumble of the train, all of it slowly lulls him to sleep. His head drops gently, unaware of the world around him. Nearby, an old man smiles cruelly. He notices the sleeping boy. Amused, he decides to play a trick. Gently, he places a bottle on the boy's forehead. Water begins to drip. A few passengers watch, but no one intervenes. Suddenly, the boy's eyes snap open. In an instinctive reflex, he leaps. He lands perfectly on his hands. The bottle falls. Water splashes through the air. The entire subway car freezes. He feels a new power, an energy he has never known. Confusion erupts. A glass spills onto a nearby woman. The boy tries to help, but his hand sticks to her jacket. His other hand locks onto the subway pole. Panic surges through him. He dodges, jumps, moves faster than his thoughts. Then he escapes at the next stop. Heart racing. At home, he notices strange changes. He grabs objects and crushes them without effort. He opens a door and tears it off its hinges. The sounds of the street are amplified. Every noise stands out. A fly buzzes by. Without thinking, he catches it midair. In front of the mirror, a thin web rests on his neck. A dead spider clings to it. Then he remembers. At school, in a laboratory, a genetically modified spider bit him. The next day, his abilities become undeniable. On a basketball court, a bully who had tormented him attacks. This time, he does not back down. He jumps higher than ever, dodges every hit. The bully is defeated within seconds. The spectators stand in awe, but he has not yet learned the essential lesson. At home, after an argument, his Uncle Ben tries to speak calmly. Strength, intelligence, talent mean nothing if you do not use them to help others. Responsibility, that is what defines who you are. The boy listens, but does not really hear. Later, in a store, a thief runs past. He could stop him. He knows he can, but he chooses not to act. Pride and anger blind him. Moments later, he hears sirens. He rushes outside and sees his Uncle Ben on the ground, dead. The thief he could have stopped as the cause. The weight of guilt crushes him. I could have stopped him. I should have. That pain becomes his strength. He decides to act. He creates a costume to hide his identity. He builds mechanical web shooters to control his powers. At night, he swings across New York, helping strangers, stopping criminals. He becomes Spider-Man. Videos circulate. Some admire him. Others fear him. The police are divided. Captain Stacy watches this new vigilante. Gwen, Stacy's daughter, catches Peter's attention. But danger never sleeps. Dr. Kurt Connors, a brilliant but desperate scientist, works on a serum to regenerate human limbs using lizard DNA. Impatient, he tests it on himself. The results are catastrophic. He transforms into a monstrous creature, the lizard. New York is threatened. Spider-Man intervenes. The battles are violent. Public. Buildings tremble. Finally, Spider-Man neutralizes the lizard. But victory comes at a cost. Captain Stacy dies. With his last breath, he asks Peter to protect Gwen and stay away from her. Peter promises, his heart heavy. Peace is short-lived. Max Dillon, a lonely, unhappy man, suffers a freak electrical accident. Transformed into Electro, he becomes a being of pure energy. For the first time, he feels powerful, important, but fear and rejection twist his power into rage. He attacks the city. Spider-Man fights back. The battles are spectacular. Gwen stays by his side, despite the danger. Together, they save lives. But the city trembles under the threat. Harry Osborn, Peter's childhood friend, consumed by jealousy and illness, becomes the Green Goblin. During a violent confrontation, he kidnaps Gwen. High above the city, Peter tries to save her. His web reaches her, but it's too late. Gwen falls. Peter loses everything. Broken by grief, he disappears. Spider-Man no longer exists. Crime rises. Hope fades. But one day, he sees the courage of a child. Something ignites inside him, even in pain, even in loss. New York still needs him. Peter puts the mask back on. He finally understands. A hero never quits. And with great power comes great responsibility. The end.